YouTube, what it do? What's good? Welcome back. What I'm about to do today with the little chink is I got new fish that's being added to it. Oh, yeah, it's 3 of them. That's a damsel. It's kind of like a mid-sized damsel, like 3 inches. 2 like sea snails. I think they call it like Astra or something like that. And this is his crib. This is all about him right here. And I'm gonna get a couple more, but yeah, that's a what is that? A wide ball chocolate clownfish. Yep. Yeah, that name is different, but it's a wide ball chocolate clownfish. Go look it up. It's cool. They got a couple designer clownfish that are actually fire that I'm looking into getting, and see if we can get them up in here. But yeah, the tank is up and running, man. Everything's good. Still hitting at the same 2, 3, 2, 4. Filter going. I just took this little rock out, and I'm gonna name him Mickey. We had him as Digit, then she wanted to name him Domino. I'm going with Mickey because he kind of just gave me that vibe. And it's easy to remember. Took him out of there. He was in there pretty much the whole time since the last video. The only difference is instead of being in this little corner, bro was under the filter, left and right. I moved it from like where it was at right here, kind of like to the center under that line. That's all he does until I put the bags for the clownfish and the snails to pretty much acclimate. Then he wanted to go over there and try to, show off. This one right here is like I guess you could say, not a full, damn near full grown. His color is ridiculous. If I had the flash on, you'll be able to see it. These saltwater fish get crazy. But yeah, the story behind him, he killed a couple fish in his tank. He was in a bigger tank than this. And I'm kind of nervous because he's not even used to being here. He's already kind of aggressive towards that one. He's semi-aggressive, you know what I mean, trying to buck back through the bag. So I'm just trying to get everything started before somebody gets hurt, you know what I mean? I don't want to introduce aggression to the tank that fast. So we might have to put him in a holder and, you know what I mean, just let this work with them for a second. Introduce them later on or something when they get a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all when I put the bag of sand in. I got another 10-pound bag.
That's our, I guess, seeds or spores or whatever you want to call the starts of Java ferns. When this plant gets distressed, so meaning it's not getting enough food or enough light, if it's gonna die, those seeds will sprout into baby little Java fern plants. And from there, you can pull those off and plant them. So plants ago, that grows really fast, eats a ton of food, maybe not leaving anything on the table for the Java fern. So that's something to think about. Oh, yeah. All right, what else we got? I'm gonna take a look at the chat here because I'm sure some people are looking up some questions. Java fern is great.
Dense growth. It almost looks like a carpet over rocks and wood, and you can use that to make different. I don't have any anymore, unfortunately, but different rocks and wood, different hardscape elements look like one big long rock or piece of wood, and so it brings some continuity to your scapes or your.
No, I'm convinced that's something.
Different types of wood, or you can kind of repurpose that SpongeBob SquarePants that your son or daughter or wife or husband or you bought, and now you might as well let them like. The paint flaked off that SpongeBob, and he looks like zombie SpongeBob. And you put a plant on him, and pretty soon it's like, oh no, that's just like a Chia Pet version of SpongeBob. It looks pretty good. Eventually, you can fool you and engulf it, you wouldn't even know it's there. But a new DCMT, typically a little expensive at $9.99. You don't get a whole lot, and it's very slow growing. But when it comes to really slow growing plants, what's nice is it also dies really slow. So that means you're going on vacation a lot, you're out of town a lot, you forget to fertilize a lot.
And
you're like, oh, it's looking a little brown, looking a little yellow. Oh, give it some food and it'll perk back up over time. So it takes a long time to grow, it takes a long time to kill. You're starting to kill it. It's going to take a while to bring it back to. That's one thing I haven't said in a long time. In my opinion, it takes about 2 weeks to see any change in an aquarium when it comes to plants. You change fertilizer, you change seeds,
pretty much
you change
the same.
lighting,
This is the bag I'm using right here.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna fix my algae
So
this weekend.
supernatural,
Really, you won't know the effects
regular
of all
substrate
work you've done for about
by
1 year
carrot
to
seed.
kind of sell
But it comes with you can
that's
pretty much put this
how I
inside the
do
tank
any of that
as it
stuff.
is, and then it's a little solution packet in there
Alright,
that pretty much
what's
helps
next? We've got
clear the water
Capricorn with Deadeye.
faster than what it normally would. So that's why I turn off the filter, so that way I pour this,
so there's a little bit of story
it'll
here.
float, settle to the bottom, do what they gotta do.
Corn went dead
Put
eye.
solution, help
When
it clear
really I
up,
know
and
we're selling
then
red,
turn the fluid to
but
on.
every
So that way no
once in a blue
particles or
moon, our
anything like that
vendor will
is,
screw up and
messing,
send us
skim up
greens.
or anything.
And so, in this picture, what you're actually seeing is an immersed grown crippling red. So let's unpack that a little bit. Immersed means it's been grown out of the water, okay? And then it is a red form, but it looks green when it's grown out of the water. And let's see if there's any good examples on this. No, it's all reflections. So all those leaves are going to die back, and then this plant's going to look radically different when it comes back. Let me show you. You can see here all this texture, the bronzy and the red. Now this is in a tank where I was not fertilizing. Not even root tabs at this point. It was just straight up gravel and fish food. So it did turn super red, more of a bronzy color. Same.
I mean, you just, evenly disperse it.
No,
There's a
slightly
little
different.
more skin on this
You
side.
can see some other crypts here. There's a different crypt in the foreground, but again, really texture leaf. Now, if I specifically dose root tabs and maybe some iron in that water, you can get some really nice deep reds out of
Go
there.
right on the middle.
That's typically what people want, and it's one of the few crypts that will
Pay for
red.
bag,
Sorry,
use
talking
all
about
the
red.
same you
In
can.
between, if we're kind of halfway to dosing enough, we'll get these bronzy-ish colors, and I kind of like that color, and I like it to kind of bounce around. It kind of gives me
Yeah, so we back. Pretty much I added that scene. Completely covered. Filters off. That's off. Everything is just, you see what I'm saying? That's what I meant by the particles will have to settle. You don't want none of that to go in your filter. Because then your filter ain't gonna be cleaning up poop and everything else. It's actually stopped up by this right here. But that packet I was talking about, biomagnet clarifier. I mean, it ain't the best, but it comes, I mean, if it came with a packet, obviously it works. So let me go ahead and but yeah, salinity is still, I mean, specific gravity is still where it's supposed to be. Green zone, everything is looking good. Water evaporate. Nah, it didn't even evaporate a little bit. It probably went down about like just a tad. The rest of that is right here, which will go right back in there once I finish. One, I gotta escape it, move the sand around a little bit. It's too much of a flat bed. So yeah, just prep the sand up for how I want the rocks to kind of lay over that. Start with one side, over time, work my way to this side. The middle will kind of be like empty, so it'll be like a build up on this side, starting with a couple rocks this way, a little cave that they could just flow into, and it'll be 2 levels pretty much. Then you come out here and towards the back, a couple rocks, coral, things like that. The middle will be open a little bit. And then on this side, a whole different escape from how that was. Put it on that side and see what happens. But I don't want to really use this rock right here. This is what is this, lava rock. It's cool. I just wanted to buy something to test out, see how it will look inside the tank. I actually want to get the white coral rocks, if y'all know what that is. Not the flat stone pieces, but the actual chunky coral piece. I feel like that will complement the sand good, and then the white against the black background would just look perfect. Then you get the fish to just, accent that, and you're good to go. But y'all see them particles up there. So yeah, let's get back to that. Yeah, let's pour it in there. So yeah, ain't nothing special about this one. This is just gonna help clear the water. My fault, I'm tripping like I don't know how to use the camera. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we done got that out the way. Let's see how I wanna do this. And I'll get back to y'all when I got a idea. Kinda like the wavy flow against the background. See what I can do. There ain't little pieces chipping off in the water and shit. You ain't say nothing about that. This is real rock. Oh, I didn't know you was going. This is real rock, though. I mean, obviously, but that shit just banged against the glass. I don't even play with it. Let me see if I can do it. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna leave it right there. But yeah, I put it towards the back because this is kind of the first like foundational layer that's gonna host the cave. So now once I have this, it's gonna be another one right here. Probably something in this area. The filter will stay where it's at. The front will probably cover the filter. It'll come like this. This part will look like this whole centerpiece will be open. You can still see from every side, but yeah, it'll be a little cave. We're gonna start like that, piece by piece. Build it with progression, you know what I'm saying? Instead of rushing it. We already forced it with the trying to put the fish in on day one. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? Oh, then we got more. So what I'm about to do now is pretty much use that Fritz complete. Never used it before, but it's complete cycle right here. Obviously, like I said, so just add that in there. I need something to pop this. Number 5 milliliters. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 5 milliliters per 50 gallons. Make sure all that got a thing. My fault. You know, I'm just trying to say, like, you know, every piece of the cap count. We're gonna make sure we doing this right. It is. Alright, first little dose of the bottle. Put you right there, little fella. Now, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna add the crumb in there. And it's just the regular stuff that I add just to play it safe, but I'm adding a half cap. This is 5 milliliters, so 2.5 milliliters is a half cap. That shit stink. She said, yeah. That's that one. Oh, I still got the other one, huh? Stability. Yeah, this is the 3rd day. Remember when we first cycle in your tank with prom, I think it's good for the month. But with stability, you got to dose for the first 7 days consistent. Yeah, just like I said, man, just throwing everything that I had in there already. Just throwing it in there right now again. Let me see. Yeah. So, right now what I'm about to do is everything done settled down, kind of like how I wanted it to. Real quick and clear. It's how I wanted it to come out. The glass is kind of smudged up and stuff like that, a little sore water. You know how that goes when you're inside the tank. But what I'm about to do is turn the filter back on, turn the bubbler on, see how that looks inside the tank. Let the filter do its thing. All right, so check it out. We got all of them inside, just temporary holders, I'm gonna call these, you know, containers, I guess you would say. 2 snails. I think they're called, they're like Astral or something like that. I can't really give you the name until I look at the receipt for those. And then that's the wide bar chocolate clownfish. That's who the star of the show is right there. It is what it is. This is the big boy we was talking about right here. Hopefully, when we put them in the tank, his colors might change. Yeah, you can put the flash on. Let's see if we can see him. The Mickey right here. You feel me? He in there chilling. But yeah, this guy right here. He probably like, yo, y'all wildin'. I ain't trying to stress him out OD, but how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but this stripe right here, that hole from the back of his eye to like the bottom of his door, the back of his body, it's like an electric blue stripe. It's weird that it's not showing now, but if I was to put him in a tank or feed him or something like that, I guess it like, you know, excite him, get him calm again, and you'll see it. But yeah, we about to put the snails in there real quick. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
You can do
I can't see on that. These things is like stuck.
Just let them up.
No, I don't want to just put it like that.
They're gonna go to the show.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah, I got you. Just drop it in here. Oh, that's kind of. That is what it is. Yeah. First two little crustaceans you see, I mean, that's why I made them divots in the sand. I don't know if y'all seen what I was doing or understand what I was getting at, but yeah, a little lava rock over there. Everything looking cool. They stand out. That means, you know what I mean? It's good to see them like that because that means when I do get the other 6 that I want, let them just scroll around and do their thing. Get a couple crabs. Let them do their thing in the sand. Some bottom dwellers at that point, blennies, some goby. It's a couple things that you can, like, couple fish, saltwater fish that you can actually get that will sit at the bottom. Some that, you know, surface on the top. So we just gonna make it do what it do, but also try to incorporate the structure of the lava rock so that way we can get the coral going and add all that in at one time. Just try to have a smooth motion, but first we got to deal with this right here. Yeah, let me net him up here. Yeah, that's crazy. You got the, look, let me see. Yeah, he's different. You zooming on that? Yeah, man, that means different. And yeah, he acclimated. That water that he's in right now is this tank water mixed with his water, pretty much. Hey, did I wet it again? But are you getting that? Yeah, try to get only the tank up there. Catch that dude riding around for break. Hey, chillin'. I mean, he's way smaller than what I expected him to be, but yeah, you got a couple different things you could do if you wanted to. Yeah, he chilling. I guess he won't be under filter, I guess. Alright, so yeah, just a little update. Another little part right here. Added a actual physical thermometer. Plato and Mickey still in there chilling. Kind of moved the rock from the left. Built them like a little cave. They kind of shape. Yeah, they do this all day. And then the 2 Austria snails, one right there. and the others up top. But like I said, working on the cleaning crew. The tank is clear. It's been running for a couple days now. I set it up, Wednesday, Thursday? And it's Tuesday today, so I went and picked up a hermit crab. So I'm gonna add like 6 of those. So I got one, and this is a blue leg hermit. And then I picked up a turbo snail, I believe. So it's pretty big or whatever. But probably get like 1 more of those. Have 2 turbos, 6 hermits, different types. And this weekend I should be able to go grab some of the decor or some of the Marco.